विहाय कामान्यः सर्वान् पुमांश्चरति निःस्पृहः निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः स शान्तिम् अधिगच्छति. Hello friends, this is the 71st shlok of the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Vihaya kamanyah sarvan, which means who forsakes all the desires. Pumanscharati nihaspriha, which means that person whose behaviorism is to get nothing. Nirmamo nirahankaraha, which means non-attached and egoless. Sashantim adhigacchati, which means he moves towards peace. So, in this shlok, Shri Krishna is telling Arjun that a person who forsakes all his desires and whose behavior is in a way where he does not want to attain anything or get anything, that person who is non-attached and who is egoless, he moves towards peace. So, like we discussed yesterday, the eventual aim of life is to attain peace. However, we do the mistake of thinking that we will attain peace when we will extinguish our desires. So, this is the problem. This wrong understanding is the cause of all the confusion and all the troubles that we face in our life. We are all living this life with some sort of an internal conflict. If we were to picture this internal conflict as fire, then this fire is basically getting fueled by our desires. And so, when we think that we can fulfill our desires and that will give that will give us peace and will cause the extinguishing of this fire, then that is basically thinking as if you are adding more and more fuel to the fire, because it's the fuel of the fire which is it is the fuel which is the cause of the fire, and so it is our desires which are the cause of the fire. And if we add more desires to it, or if we fulfill our desires, then that is basically just adding more fuel to the fire. It is going to cause even more internal conflict inside us. The only way to extinguish this fire is to remove the fuel. So the only way to extinguish this fire is to remove the desire. So that is what we all have to understand, that the internal conflict that we are facing inside us is basically a result of our desires. And if we think that by fulfilling our desires we are going to remove this internal conflict, then that is not something which is going to be productive. Now, the reason for why the desires arise inside us is because we have this feeling of incompleteness inside us, and this feeling of incompleteness inside us is basically arising because of the wrong identification with our ego, and because of our attachment. Actually, the attachment and the ego are two things which are related to each other. We basically start attaching to something, and when we attach to that thing, that is where we place our ego. If we are a selfish person, then we put our ego in our own self-interest, in our body, in our own welfare. If we are a selfless person, then we might decide to put our ego in something bigger. So we might put our ego in our nation, or we put our ego in our religion, or we put our ego in our gender, or in some other ideology. So we start putting our ego in something bigger than ourselves, but that thing still is not the complete thing. That thing is also something incomplete. It is large, but it is still incomplete. And so if we were to basically identify with our ego, no matter where we are placing this ego, either we are placing it in ourself or we are placing it in something bigger than ourselves, this ego identification in itself makes us limited. Basically, it makes a distinction between us and them. Ego is us and non-ego is them. So whenever that happens, then that leads to the incompleteness inside us, and because of this incompleteness, we always will have desire. And as we have discussed, desires are the ones which are fueling the fire of our internal conflict. So That is the whole problem with us, that we have wrongly identified with something which is limited, and we think that by fulfilling the desires of this limited thing we will be able to remove the conflict and attain peace. But this is something which is not going to happen, because the internal conflict is arising because of these desires, and the desires are basically fuel which is firing the internal conflict inside us. And so if we were to say that okay, we will attain our desires and then this fire is going to get extinguished, then that is not going to happen. You are basically putting in more fuel to the fire in this effort. So the only way to remove this fire is to remove this desire thing, and this desire can be removed only when we stop identifying with our ego and we do not attach ourselves to any physical object or any limited object in this universe. So that is the message that has been presented in this shlok. I hope I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.